almost got it. Ha! Don't forget to subscribe. Hiya buds, my name is Ersalin, you can call me Ursa, and today we're back with another speed paint. I know, I kind of get infrequent with these. It's just because, well, I have a lot that's going on throughout the week. Anyway, I thought that today, instead of, kind of talking about what's going on in the picture or, what I'm doing, because you can basically see what I'm doing on the screen. If you want me to give more detail about that, let me know in the comments, and I'll do that next time. But I did ask you guys for Q&A things for a while back, and I figured that I would do that today. That way I have something to talk about for, how long is this again? Like 10 minutes? 15 minutes? It'd be like 13, 14 minutes? I don't know. But for that amount of time. So I'm just gonna read through some of these questions while we have the very dramatic, scary music going on in the background. You know, it doesn't really match up very well, but it matches the image, and that's what's important. Anyway, this is from the Scar video, so if you haven't seen that, check that out, because, well, it'll make a little bit more sense for you, I think, the context from this video. It actually did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the amount of people that have watched it and gave me their thoughts on it. It's always really cool to see something that you've had planned from the beginning, like, kind of come to be in a way that you didn't really intend, because I didn't originally want to illustrate this the story time portion of that wasn't supposed to happen, but everything else was. I just made it more difficult on myself by illustrating every part of the story time. And honestly, I would do more detail on the drawings for the story time animation illustration things in the actual videos, but it already takes forever, and I'm one person recording, editing, illustrating, getting everything together. It's just, I don't have the time for that. And honestly, I think you guys like it anyway, even though it's not the best art in the world when I do the really, simplified art stuff. But anyway, back on track. For the Q&A stuff, the music just gets me like off on a completely different tangent, so I'm actually gonna turn that down for myself a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see. Find some questions. How did you meet Anubis? And that is from Marble, like a month ago when I asked you guys for Q&A things. I met Anubis, who is Springtrap's voice actor, if you don't know, through I applied to be a body actor for Corey or Newscape Pro back when he did a lot of the Minecraft stuff, and Anubis was one of the people that I first met. He was really quiet, he was a huge fanboy, and like I just kind of wanted something to do. He was really into it, and later on we spent hours and hours and hours helping Corey as body actors. And then eventually, the two of us became paid builders for Corey. Like, that's one thing about me, if you didn't know. I was actually a builder in Minecraft, making a bunch of the sets and stuff for Corey. Like, we built a lot of the SCP series sets, and a lot of the Undertale AU sets. Like, Rosetail was one of the first Undertale AUs that I built for. Let's see. What else? We built for basically anything. If you go back about 2 years on his channel, 2 years to a little less than 2 years, everything that you see from that time period we will have built. Myself, Anubis, Ashley, yes, that Ashley, Maddie, Mousy116, she was on the build team for a while, as well as my friend Jay, and a couple other people who didn't stay quite as long, but, we were still building for him, and that was pretty cool. That was a really long description to that answer, but I'm filling the time anyway. And all I'm doing is inking right now in the actual video, so that's fine. Let's see. There's a second part to your question. Can you try to have another episode of FNAF, like part 2 in one series with Brian, but instead of Brian, that seems kind of convoluted, so probably not. Because I'm not really that involved with what Brian does. He's a very, very busy person. So, yeah. How did you meet John? I actually met John through the same place that I met Anubis, except he wasn't body acting at that time because we kind of took over that for him. But kind of met him because he's in and around, you know, the crew that was helping Corey. And like, I remember the first day that I applied to be the body actor, and Ashley and Uni actually showed me around the set. They showed me around like the old Undertale set, and that was really cool. I don't know, everything just kind of started to almost 3 years ago where I met them and I was able to do that. It was really cool. I also knew John because he's the third guy in Uni's Hardcore Quest series. I didn't really know him personally before I started helping with the Hardcore Quest, but, you know, that's kind of where I got to know him more, and, you know, now we're pretty close friends, and I'm very grateful for him and all the hard work that he does, because I still really enjoy everything that he makes. Let's see. There's some questions for Anubis and Rob. They're not here right now. I could answer for them, but I don't know if they'd appreciate that. I'll just save the Q&A for other people for them. Let's see. Miss Phantom ZXD said, Ursa, didn't you used to do a FNAF roleplay with Caveman Films on his FNAF 3 Minecraft map? No. I don't know who you're thinking about, but I've never worked with him. The only person that I ever worked with for other FNAF things before John and Brian was Tommy, Frozen Gargon, and I was a night guard for him. It was kind of the building blocks for the Fazbear's Fright series because we planned that series for him. I was the one who was like, hey Tommy, wouldn't it be cool if we made like a game mode inside of it and made it more spooky and like actual FNAF like? And he's, you know, Tommy really liked to kind of just derp around and have fun with the characters. I kind of wanted a little more story. So when he stopped making his videos, I kind of got on in there and was like, you know what? Let's try this my way. And here we are. So no, I've never worked with him before Caveman Films. Pretty sure his name is Dan. I could be wrong. It's been a while. Let's see. Will there be more new characters? Yes. Not frequently. And, you know, may not always get many new characters at once because it is very difficult, my team, to get them together as it is because they are all very busy people. But I love them and I appreciate them, and I'm so glad that they helped me because I would otherwise be up a creek without a paddle. Anyway, it looks like we're actually getting pretty far along here in the video. Coming together. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. This little speed paint. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm gonna leave that in because I'm lazy today. Alright, Static the Good Boy said, what inspired you to do the roleplay for Springtrap? Do you think of Ursa's friend or foe? I can't answer for Springtrap, but what inspired me to do the roleplay I kind of touched on already, because Tommy did his roleplay. We got to help him with that. I got to learn how to plan roleplays, and through helping Corey, I got to learn how to do like machinima and building. So I already had the tools. I had the skill set I needed, and I was like, you know what? Tommy tried to convince me, hey, you can make a YouTube channel. And I was like, nah, man. But, you know, I decided I actually really do like making the videos. And as a hobby, it is super, super fun. And I'm glad that I can do it the way that I want to on my own channel. And, you know, FNAF is just something that's very flexible. I liked the idea of making one that was actually kind of scary, a little creepy, but still really fun when you want it to be, because that's what FNAF is at its core. You know, we got exotic butters and we got dead kids in animatronic suits. Let's see. Love your vids, you're my favorite. Thank you. Hi, I'm a new subscriber and I was wondering if you had a fan email for fan art or other social media to send it. And that is from SFoxC66002. Lots of numbers in your name. I have an email attached on my About page on YouTube. Feel free to use that. It doesn't ever get any traffic. It's on, like I said, on the About page of my YouTube. There's also my Twitter. You can send stuff. I'm very active there. You can use the Ersalin Amino. If you just look up Ersalin on the Amino app, you'll find me. I'm not as active there, but I do go through there and just like a bunch of the stuff that's on there, leave it for a few days, like a bunch of the stuff that's on there, leave it for a few days. It's usually how that goes. Yeah, that's basically it. I don't have a lot of social medias just because, you know, before I worked with Corey, I never even had a Twitter or anything like that. Let's see. What is your zodiac sign? And that's from Aesthetic Chow. I think that's how you, no, is it Chow? It's Xiao. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think I'm wrong. What is your zodiac sign? I am an Aries. My birthday is in April. For Ursa, do you know any other languages? Not well. I took 2 years of Latin in high school, but it was an online class. And, you know, I kind of had to make myself learn it. So I can see a lot of the roots in words and figure out what they mean as long as they're a Romance language. I'm also taking Spanish this year, but I've only gotten like 5 weeks of that under my belt. I am not very assured of myself. Let's see, how far are we going here? Almost to the picture. Yeah, alright, cool. See, I'm just kind of tabbing out, tabbing back in, seeing my progress. I really like how this drawing turned out. It's pretty creepy. I'm really glad that the reveal of the Nightmarion taking off his mask to just be like this really weird, grotesque form of my face underneath, like that impact on people in the comments, that was fun to watch the comments of that. Man, I love reading your guys' comments. Like, there's a reason that I look at basically all of them and reply to all of them. Like, I am a writer at heart. I love telling stories and I love creating things for you guys to see and enjoy. I used to write for fan fiction and stuff, but I never got as much like feedback and attention as I've gotten here on YouTube. And I like making things that resonate with people, even if it's playing off of like something that's already established, like FNAF. This isn't a question, just wanted to say you're an awesome person. Well, you know what, a rainbow scarf? You're an awesome person, and I appreciate you. Ursa, which animatronic is your favorite? Also, can I have a shout out if that's okay with you? Well, Wolf Dude. Here's your shout out. How's it going, bro? If you're even watching this video. If you are, definitely leave me a comment and I will reply to you again. Which animatronic is my favorite? If we're talking canon animatronics, I don't really have one. But outside of canon animatronics, Reddy is best boy, and you'd have to fight me about that to change my mind at all. It's not possible. I just love Reddy. We were up at like 3 AM one night building a set for John, and Reddy was born because he needed a off-brand animatronic to go on that stage, and we found the Reddy skin, and he started doing the voice for Reddy, and oh, it was great. It was great. We were all laughing. It was just me, John, and Rob, and we were just cackling. It was hilarious. Reddy will always be my favorite. Let's see. You're welcome. We enjoy your videos. You make my day just by being you. Oh, thank you, Nightmare Lavender. That is so cute. Ah, that's so sweet. I should have done a video of these, but I did the cops and robbers thing instead. Well, I guess I'm making a video on it now, so that's cool. Question 1. Will there be other series not Fazbear Frights related? Question 2. Will there be an episode of Ursa's Origins? Thanks. That's from Mariachi Pancho Villa. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. As for question 1, yes, there will be other series that are not Fazbear Frights related, but I need more time in order to do them, so they're not right now. Because again, I'm a full-time college student with a part-time job on top of YouTube, and I live on a farm, so I have a lot of responsibilities. Oh, we're at the end already. Well, here's the finished image. I hope you guys like it. I don't remember. I didn't note down the time. I think this took me like an hour or two. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little, you know, different structure for this. If you guys like the Q&A aspect, I might do that in the future. Just to fill up the space. It's hard to find things to talk about during these. Have a great day, everybody. Bye!